What's up, chat? Welcome into day 2 of the Crucible 2025 Major. Gonna hop into our game right now. Players are currently deploying. I have a couple of technical kinks that I'm working out right now, so I will be off the microphone for a moment, but we can watch the final stage of the deployment step for Tau versus Leagues of Votann. Welcome in, everybody. It seems like we've lost our player mix for a moment here.
He's on the ground floor. I'm just going to do that for safety purposes. I have no reason to put anyone on the top floor.
All right, chat, I apologize. I'm going to try to fix this issue real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and run us back to our pre-roll for a sec.
out as something else that goes back to your screen at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
Yay! We make the microphones work. All right, Chance. I apologize for the delay there.
I think that's
We've had some problems with our microphones today, so we brought in the backups. So audio may be a little bit worse this time around, but we are just beginning bottom of battle round 1. Been through the first turn. We had some sort of dead draws for Jarrett Robinson over here on Leagues of Votann. Oh, it looks like our players swap sides. Let me switch that real quick, chat.
I'm not going to pick the bites up because you have those now. Area Denial Sabotage. Well,
That's telling you what to do.
round 2. With 3 command points, you have
Should be up to 4, I think. No, I'm up to 3. I haven't done one.
Area Denial and Sabotage.
So you're scoring 8 on primary.
I'm going to score 8 on primary.
And what were your missions again?
Area Denial and Sabotage.
Got it.
So this is going to be another super simple turn. We're going to put the Capricus Carrier right here, an inch from the wall on each side. And then we're going to get that Jaeger unit out to be within 3 of the center.
Yep.
I'm going to swap the camera here, Chance, just so that the players match the score sheets.
They're just a T5 up safe.
Okay.
But
Are you in?
All right, give me one moment, folks.
4 to 5.
I'm having a similar issue on our second table.
That's
I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then what I'm doing here is I'm screening you out this way.
To stop the reactor.
And anytime you even move anything out here, they're just going to reactivate and
Yeah,
get back in the
that makes
Capricus.
sense.
So the 9 will be about there.
I believe you.
And I mean, technically you could come in 9 here.
The suits are pretty chunky.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unlikely.
So we'll just do that there. So the suits are good here.
I'm good there or not?
So they're not good here. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I think.
So that'll be there.
Yeah,
So
I think it's
suit-
gonna do. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to fit the. I'd be able to fit the suits, but not the commander model. He'd have to go over here.
Yeah. So that's fine.
Okay.
That's there. We have Jaeger's there.
I'm probably not. I'm probably not doing that. I just. It's good to know.
I'm okay if you do it.
I know you. I bet you are.
How far is that? About 8. 4. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
goes
That's
there.
that's me, right? I'll meticulously measure it and then bump them 2 seconds later.
Every single time? Every single time. So if we move 6, and then another 6, so 6 on the back.
Cool.
We're just gonna make space right here. For steel jacks, I think. No. We're gonna go ahead and roll an advance on him.
On this guy.
On this guy, just to see what happens.
Sure.
That's a 1. We ain't doing anything. We're just gonna put him right here, so we can put the 6 steel jacks here, possibly.
So you can dump them out. Yeah.
Yep. So I need a 3 to clear line of sight, probably. We'll advance the steel jacks and see what happens. So back of the base. Just there. Sorry, thank you.
You're good. I don't want to
Back
screw
of the
you
base is
over.
there. Back of the base is there.
Yep.
So there is going to be like a little bit of a line that you can
Down here.
down there.
Yeah. That's what it
But
is.
I'm totally okay with that because if you're shooting at the steel jacks,
Yep. Exposing something.
they are -1 to wound. They are 2 up save. They are in cover. I do have armor contempt. I have tons of CP.
Love it.
So end of movement phase. Do some 9s here. Put some Terminators down.
Okay.
Cowabunga. That'll be my movement.
Okay,
That will
chance.
sabotage back there because it can't be killed.
We've got everything worked out. Oh,
Only thing we
I don't have the players.
the T5 2 up save. 2 wounds. They're just gonna be -1.
Factions or detachments in there for whatever reason.
Yep.
Moment.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the plasmas here.
Let's fix that.
The grenade launchers here. So it's gonna be 5d3 here, and then we're gonna do 10 shots of strength 7, AP3, 2 damage plasma here. Is this a squad that has an invuln? Okay, there are 4. Okay. I probably should have asked that before I dropped them, but that's okay. They are T6 now. I like T5. So wounding on 3s. I do reroll 1s into the closest eligible target, which will be there. We're gonna go down to 1 to 2 CP. We're gonna do sustain 2. 6, 8, 10. We're gonna do the 10.
All right, let me give you player lists and update that stuff. Apologies for the technical difficulties this morning. For whatever reason, all of my microphones decided to poop out today. But we have it. We've got the backups working.
You on 3s here.
Hopefully we'll have it fixed for next round.
Terrible.
So I apologize that the audio is a little bit scratchy right now, but
5.
we should be good in the future.
I've been doing that all night so far, or yesterday.
Yeah.
Pulling my opponent's bad rolling. So I lost 3 damage.
2 damage each.
So once
I'll have the lists in the video description momentarily as well, chats,
5d3 in here.
so that we can follow along as we're
3, 4, 5,
watching this game.
10.
-1 hit. So.
6, 8, 10.
And strength on this?
Strength is 4.
Okay, so 4 to damage.
So we're gonna hit you on 4s rerolling 1s.
Good roll. There they are. And then
4s here.
AP and damage on these.
AP 0 for 1 damage.
Can I get counter on all my rolls?
So we have Retaliation Cadra over here on Jordan Churchill's end, which is cool, versus a Need Guard Oathband from Jarrett.
10. Who's one?
There we go, Chance. We got it fixed.
Cool. Of course, feel free.
I can understand more than that. I can that one.
So, can't hold the objective of being an inch off the wall here. So we're going to try the 9 in here. In the charge phase. Think it's funny. We'll spend it. We'll go down to 1. I'll go back.
Think it's funny.
From Luthar, so
The greatest
I'm an 8. Just misses it.
rationale to use a stratagem of all time.
Oh, you can see +1.
Yup. So we'll score 5 on air denial. Sabotage is ongoing. Your sabotage will go off.
Yep.
I think Votann will come out with a 58% win rate. Interesting. It's not been the experience that I've had on the new codex, but
Yes.
it's definitely not bad.
Attacks.
There's some good stuff here for
Strike
sure.
9, AP2 for 2.
You know, 3.
They don't lose.
Oh, that's pretty good.
We'll go ahead and pass the turn.
What's it like being a shooting army that can actually punch things?
It's nice sometimes.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and...
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, it's a campaign, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, folks. Lists are available in the video description and pinned in the chats for those who want to follow along. I do want to showcase Jordan's army here because it's really cool. He has a bunch of converted battle suits and commanders. So you have things like, kind of the modeled ion shields. He has the hammerhead with this cool sort of muzzle flare effects.
Need to remove contaminators. Need to remove them.
Let's see if we can get a closer shots at these guys. Jared also has a couple of
One on an advance gets me that.
nice conversions in his army. Also, it's a hazard battle suit. I think that's being a commander right now as well. But really cool looking Tau army. Also, red and black, man after my own heart. That is a based color scheme right there, Chad.
Let me know when you're good. I don't want to.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yep. All right, I broke it. Again. I put everything on round 1 for round 2.
It's round 2 now.
I should have engaged from first turn.
So if you go to round 1, I think what he's saying is you cleared round 1, right?
Yeah, I did.
So if you go back to round 1, you need to fix his needs to be changed.
Because that area denial sabotage round 2, not round 1. Sabotage. Engage. Tempting, yeah. Tempting target. Yeah.
The hotel Wi-Fi is keeping it off here. It did. Good. Thanks, hotel Wi-Fi.
What I'm going to do here is be outside of 9, but move it into 12 the objective.
Yep. Yep.
Or should we choose right now?
Should be possible.
So 12 is here.
Okay. So I just need to be 9. Stick.
I don't think it's possible.
Put it out there.
Oh, you're good.
That's good.
Yep.
I thought initiative, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, wait. Yeah, someone wasn't this matchup.
Yeah. My round 2 was engage, sabotage, area denial for me. Yes.
Primary,
8.
sick, done.
Thank you. And then he's gonna get 8 on primary. Yep. You're the best.
If they keep shooting anyways.
T5. 2 up save, minus 1 move.
No info? It's low.
135.
That's, you can't go about that.
I think they're overcosted at 135. It should be like 120, 115. It's just a deep strike unit to like, so like they're
Let's
not
start the party.
You have enough screening that I'm not going to get back there for
Yeah,
it to stop
yeah.
push pin. So I'm just like, well, I'm going to give you a problem
To fix.
that you have to.
Okay,
That makes sense.
we're putting out fires here today, chat. I really put my tech support hat on, I guess.
Am I right in assuming?
Let's watch some 40K,
this
folks.
turn again. Given the 10-inch move from these boys, that you're not getting shot. From
I'm not getting shot there. Nope.
Unless you came in from. You have anything left in deep strike?
Nope,
no?
nothing left.
So that's it, right?
That's
I don't
it.
really need to bother.
That's it.
What I'm gonna do is probably just screen this, or
Yep.
like stage this up a little bit more,
Of course.
and then try and deal with this unit. Try to shoot them and fade onto the middle, and
Yep.
at least get the party started there.
Of course.
Because I also can't give you primary.
Yep.
All right, folks. So, new Votann. One of the first times we're seeing them on the main stream. This with their new codex. For those who aren't aware, they have a unique resource called yield points. They'll generate them by holding and taking objectives out on the battlefield, and also in this particular case, by destroying enemy units. The Need Guard Oathband uniquely can generate yield points by killing enemies. Now, the yield points can be spent in many cases to improve the enhancements or stratagems of the Votann army. But as long as you have 7 or more, you will initiate a
Else can be in front of him.
what's it called? Fortified takeover, which gives you a transhuman effect on your non-vehicle, so -1 to be wounded for strength higher than your toughness characteristic. And you also get +1 to hit while you're controlling an objective marker. Now, as long as you don't have 7 points, you'll have reroll, advance, and charge rolls, and +1 to hit targeting enemies on objective markers. So that's the early game mode, but later on during the game, the second mode will unlock it in Need Guard Oathband. That also unlocks a lot of defensive stratagems. So things like Void Armor for, or Void Hardened, I believe, for -1 AP. There's old school stealth suits too. Oh man, man after my own heart up here. I love those things. What if in 11th we get rid of all strats and units get their own yield points? I think the Leagues of Votann players would be sad. They're like, that's our army mechanic. Please don't take it away from us and give it to the whole game. On the other side of the table, we're watching Retaliation Cadre, which is the sort of close-range battlesuit-focused detachment out of Tau Empire. It gives you a bonus strength and AP to your ranged weapons based on your proximity to the targets. So the closer it gets to its target, the stronger it gets. It also has a bunch of kind of maneuver-focused stratagems. You can move after shooting for a command point on any battlesuit unit, so they have a little bit of fire and fade action. You also have Shortened Blade, which is a 6-inch deep strike that disallows charging.
I do this a lot, and I'm looking at here, like, I really don't want to drop all these suits at the same time.
Nope.
Take a peek at the lists here as well. Yep. Indeed. So Jared's running a Memnir Strategist with Dead Reckoning. Basically, like, just a absolute battery of yield points. That little guy just generates basically an infinite amount of yield points. And he will generate you yield points for holding an objective, just baseline. He can also, if you want to, he can remove yield points from your pool in order to turn on your other abilities. If you want to start in hostile acquisition. But then Dead Reckoning, anytime you don't spend yield points, he'll generate you one at the end of the turn. So if for games like these, where the army is playing very cagey, where both of these players are not really doing much to engage with the opponent right now, that guy's just going to generate a boat of yield points and almost ensure that you're inside Fortified Takeover at the time that sort of battle is joined. We also have Uthar the Destined for free strats, a Capricus Carrier to split a unit of Hernkin Pioneers, 12 Brokir Thunderkin, 2 Grav Cannon units, and 1 Conversion Beamer squad. Those guys are pretty nice for use with Ancestral Sentence, which gives sustained hits 2. The Conversion Beamers gain enhanced critical hits, targeting enemies outside 12 inches. So you get lethal hits on a 4-up, and then you'll also generate sustained hits 2 off of that stratagem, which can get kind of crazy, although obviously it is sort of range dependent. We have a unit of 5 Einhir Hearthguard that we saw sort of initiate the battle there. Over in the corner.
Perfect.
The top left right now. That's just 5 Plasma Gun equipped Einhir. 3 Hecaton Land Fortresses, excuse me. A unit of Hernkin Pioneers, Hernkin Jaegers.
So if you want to just start here.
And then 12 Ironkin Steeljacks, 2 units of 3 with Vulcanite Disintegrators, 1 unit of 6 with melee.
Yes.
Plus a single Capricus Defender.
Yep. Yes. Sure. Minus 1 to wounds, yep. Yep, T5 minus 1 to wounds.
Were we already in
1 dies?
the hostile or fortified takeover right now? That's wild.
5 ups.
To get that minus 1 to wound effects. So starting to peel out the Hearthkin, the Einhir Hearthguard here. A nice little sort of disruption piece. If they had hit their charge at a reserve, that would have been pretty nice for Jarrett, but obviously kind of low odd play.
No minus 1 to wound, only if its strength is high. So, force.
Are they dwarves or chihuahuas? I think in reality, chat, I'm about to say something controversial yet brave. I think they're humans. Right? Isn't that the lore?
Yep. Yes.
So it looks like we're piling what looks like a Sunforge team, I think, into them to try to knock out these Hearthguard. That minus 1 to wound effect is going to come in clutch here, especially because the Sunforge don't get any rerolls against infantry.
One's on 1.
Might be old lore. I think that's the new lore. Am I crazy? I thought that was the thing. I don't know what the old lore is. The old lore was they got eaten by a Hive Fleet, and then I didn't have to think about that anymore. And then what's up with Demiurge? Can we talk about them real quick? What happened with that? They get disappeared?
Yes.
So that's a Torch Star Gambit to get this unit into the center of the battlefield. Pretty aggressive posture, but the commander is in the back of the unit, so we could pull the battle suits off the center if we wanted to. But that should score Storm Hostile objective, because Jarrett had that objective previously. Did he score his secondaries this round? Demir's... Oh, they're just Votann. They're just a different like plan.
Assassination marked for death, so go ahead and mark for death.
Well, that's cool. Back over to Jared's turn. Assassination marked for death is a draw. Awkward with this commander right in the center.
Marked for death.
Not the one that we really wanted to have drawn as soon as we passed the turn, but I guess at least it's not like overwhelming force, I guess.
At lunchtime, it will be in front of Tree.
I get assassination marked for death.
You did sabotage and area.
I did sabotage, and I did a good area.
That's what was messing me up. Mark for death and assassination. You're on 3 CP?
Yes. Sabotage for 3. Assassinate.
So when you score primary here, it should be 27-27. Is that what you got? I didn't give you primary this time. So, round 1, engage for 1.
Yep.
No primary, obviously.
Yep.
Round 2, 8 primary.
Yep. Sabotage.
Area sabot.
Yep.
Round 3, 8 primary. Should be 35.
I think I scored this twice on accident. I did. That's what I did.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
35-27 assassination.
I didn't want to leave it too long and then I'll stop.
Yeah. So we'll make this our gamma target.
Sounds good.
Yep. No battle shock here. Cowabunga. We'll move 6 up. 6 out.
Sounds like it could be a deep philosophical debate, Chance.
3 Thunder Canal.
What is a human, really, at the end of the day? So it's interesting that Jarrett looks like he's basically using this little unit of Einhir Hearthguard here to kind of initiate the fight. They're just dangerous enough that your opponent has to go deal with them.
I'm gonna go ahead and
They deep strike or they rapid ingress and they go and they flip an objective and they blow something up. And then your opponent's like, well, we might as well come out and fight those guys. And then
shimmy 2 this way, so I have another 4.
you stir the Hornet's Nest and suddenly 3 Hekaton land fortresses pop out and dump a bunch of Brokir Thunder Cannon and absolutely slap you.
And then
Which seems like what's about to happen right now. I do want to call out Jarrett's cool land forts as we're moving
does SWAT
them.
have an invul?
He's his whole army is like snow themed,
Guns.
and so they have snow like ski-doo style treads as their back wheels,
We're gonna full push.
which is sick. Also, he's got the 30k Mechanicus Automata as his Ironkin Steeljacks, which look great as well. At least as his Volkite Ironkin Steeljacks to differentiate them from the
100%.
melee, the Plasma Knife Steeljacks.
We're just gonna close all this back here.
Yeah, sounds good.
Close off here.
Yeah, the treads are cool. Apparently, they're all from Cataphrons, Mechanicum Cataphrons. A call out!
Ryan G donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the Super Chat,
Call
Ryan.
out, smiley face emoji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Indeed. Absolutely. I hope I'm not receiving a judgment token from chat. Yeah, the Cataphrons are the tracked servitors. That's where the treads are from. which is very cool. Jarrett showed me them by saying like 18 cataphrons died, or 6 cataphrons died to give us these treads. They gave their lives willingly, though. So it looks like we're overwatching to try to knock out the little unit of Einhir Hearthguard here. Trying to make sure these guys don't get stuck in and start to engage the battle suits, which could be problematic. Especially 2+ save guys won't really die to the commanders in melee, because the commanders don't have strong melee profiles. So these guys are just tough enough to stick around and engage them and muck up the Tao's next turn.
Cool. I'll take a turn. Yeah, a turn. So we're going to start shooting. Actually, let me finish a couple more moves. I apologize. Moving way too far ahead.
What to do?
Can you roll me an advance roll, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
3. So we're going to do the same thing with these Jaegers.
Okay.
So great thing about these Hernkin Jaegers here with this new Capricus carrier is you get an additional unit of them. So when you draw secondaries, or you're in a position where you want to,
You can go ahead and,
you're incentivized to like push up and take these objectives more aggressively, the unit can run out, mess with your opponent's scoring, potentially if they trigger it, reactive move either into the transport or back into safety behind that building. And you get an additional unit that can do that, right? So you have 2 units of 5 plus the carrier itself. So that little brick becomes essentially 3 models.
to these guys, you'll be outside of a 12 there. Farsight will be at the 12.
He's not Farsight, he just looks good.
Oh, 11.
So it looks like we're rocking a rapid ingress over here. Yeah, as he mentioned, this is not Farsight. He just has cool converted like Gundam commanders.
It happens.
I imagine this was a plasmid blade.
Cool. We're going to start shooting. First thing we're going to do is we're going to shoot the Thunderkin here.
Yep.
We're going to hit you on 4s. Not good. Anti-vehicle, anti-monster. 3 up. Just take 1 AP2. Yep. 3 damage. Alright, so what's going to happen now is the Hecaton is going to ignore cover into you. So what we're going to do is
We ripped a grav cannon off into the
on 4s, we're rolling 1s.
plasma rifle unit on the side there.
And then we got sustain 2 natively here.
Downside for these like low toughness Tau vehicles is that the
And we're twin link.
Votann bring this absolute volume of like mid-strength
2, 4,
attacks,
6, 8.
which is really good into T5 defensive profiles.
So 3s. 2 damage each. So that's 2 suits dead.
Oh. Ooh.
We're gonna shoot the Mater Cannon now. Same thing. Just SAS 1, not SAS 2 now.
That was just the
no,
bolt cannon there. Immediately rinses 2 battle suits.
oh
my God. But when you're just putting these guys on, you're winning on 3s with a twin linked weapon that puts them on a 4-up save. That your profile matchup into them is really disgusting.
We're gonna go ahead and shoot the Magnum Rail now. 1 hit. We're looking for a 2 here. That's unfortunate. But that's okay. We're gonna shoot the Plasmas here. We're outside 12, so 3s rerolling 1s.
Yeah, the sustained hits too is amazing, especially with the baked-in rerolls that Hecatons get now. Obviously, like they've lost their native ignore cover, but you can get that back from Thunderkin. But having reroll 1s that could potentially turn into additional sustains is very nice.
2d3 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4.
So blasting, I think, our Hearthguard into the Crooch to try to knock him down as well.
Yes. Rerolling 1s. Strength 4 T3. Yeah. 3s. 5 AP0.
think their grenades are strength 3.
Can't believe I didn't kill that.
He's strength 3.
But that's
That the armor contempt units are weirdly tanky. And
yeah. I
you
forgot.
roll down
I forgot that unit had armor contempt. It would have definitely popped a CP there. That's okay.
and it saved one of them.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and shoot this here.
Sounds good.
We're gonna use free CP and 3 heal points to get sus 2 on the lethal beamer. So we're gonna.
So Ancestral Sentence going down. The conversion beamers on the land fortresses also benefit from that strat, and that stratagem is basically like the core of Need Guard Oathband. When any turn you're like profitably engaging with your opponent, you almost always want to have some good outlet for that strat in order to maximize your damage.
You'll have one guy in cover, yes.
And the
So he'll be in cover and he'll be in cover, yeah.
the big conversion beamer Hecatan land fortresses are a great place for it. In addition, the any sort of high volume attack is good for it, or the SB conversion beamer Brocade Thunderkin brick is kind of the classic because they attack a bunch of times.
Alright, so he's alive. He's alive. He's dead.
Yep.
And I got 1 more. 5. And it's all blood. Makes sense?
Yep. We'll shoot the bolter.
I don't know why I'm not thinking sweat of this. It's
okay.
highly unlikely they're alive.
3s. 3 AP1s. No cover here. 2 damage each.
One's dead, and then one's on.
Yep. And we'll do the Vader Cannon. Rerolling ones. No sustain. Looking for 3s. 2 AP1 no cover. 2 damage each.
That kills him.
Yep.
Oh man, reaping a great and terrible toll of battle suits here.
Do you mind if I get this?
And with all these light vehicles as well, so the Hearthguard are sort of pushing back any
I just
potential
realized I asked you
good
what
deep
you
strikes
like,
on the
literally
top
it's like I just
left.
left the objective. Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing?
Well, I thought you were doing that, and then you were going to move something else on.
I'm gonna put. Yeah, that's. I would have definitely done that.
Yeah, no,
I am
agree.
so sorry.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. I'm like, that's just logical.
So we'll do that.
Yep.
Very nice show of sportsmanship there by the players. I guess the land fort nudged off the terrain to go around the wall, and then nothing was holding the objective.
Funny gun. 4s.
So that is gonna take a
Both hit.
unit of Steeljacks kind of out of the fight here for the early game to hold that down, but that's, I think, largely why those guys are there. They're relatively efficient in T6 2+ save bodies. So they're difficult to kill, and they shoot a bunch of times against light infantry. 6 shots per model with a devastating
We're
wounds.
now going to go ahead and
No slouch.
shoot the defender into the Pathfinders.
There are links in the video description to the event page if you are looking for the current standings.
Give me 4 AP1s. You have cover, obviously.
Exclamation point event, I believe, will also get you there.
What is it called? Okay.
And then Twin Linked gun. No sustains. 2's Twin Links. Give me 3 AP1s. 2 damage each. You have fallback shooting charge, yeah? Charge phase. How far is that defender away from the Pathfinders? It's pretty hefty.
More than an 11.
Yeah. We'll do his reactive. Shoot and move then.
Nice. Let's go, Caprica's Defender, the big 1-inch.
So,
Really?
These guys are pretty cute
Like to knock it.
because they can move D6 inches after shooting, which can allow them to like peek a millimeter of line of sight and then jump out of the line of sight.
like an inch.
But also it lets them
It's just
get
not gonna
additional movement while shooting, which
We're
is
going to
nice.
charge these here.
Sounds good.
3 1s in a row for Jarrett. We love to see that.
I'm going to CP reroll that. -6. That's good.
They tried to fail.
They really
So
tried.
Einir Hearthguard getting up into the
I will be back to 2. Yes.
battle suits there.
We'll just attack there. Hard Fist on 3s. Straight 9, 3s. 2 AP2s for 2 damage. Okay, go ahead and attack me back there.
So engaging that unit's going to be pretty annoying. I don't believe that the Sunforge team has
Vicious. So we will get assassinated.
any sort of like weapon support systems, no, or battlesuit support systems. It seems like they are just getting locked in right now.
Yep. Sounds good.
We'll pass the turn. We'll get 8.
Yes, sir.
And then go ahead and secondary me.
Area, hilarious, behind.
Nice.
The battlesuits are vehicles, so they can shoot into their own melee, but obviously that restricts where they can go to sort of aggressively push these land fortresses. You do need to kill the land fortresses to prevent the Votann from just kind of like absorbing the center of the battlefield.
Tempting?
Yep.
Cool. So you got area denial, tempting target?
Yep. I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder.
Area denial and tempting target are the draws. But area denial can be scored out by the Kroot potentially, just running up into the middle. The downside is you have to deal with the Hernkin Jaegers. And Jarrett could use them to hop back behind the wall that they're standing next to, directly in the center of the battlefield. And deny at least the max area denial while being very difficult for the Tau to engage with in that sort of defensive position. The reactive move on these guys is, I think, going to prove really valuable in this primarily ranged engagement, where not a lot wants to charge them after they run away. What a unit Hernkin Jaegers are, chat. These little 5-model utility units, the combat squad units that GW is releasing, I think, makes the game a lot more dynamic. It gives you a lot of factions, a lot more scenario play. We just watched the new Commandos from Oryx yesterday, and the amount of utility that gives the army without really requiring that you take too many individual units is really impressive.
Yeah, many issues, couple contact but you have 2 hours remaining. 2 hours remaining.
Kills him. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep. I will never not take this enhancement.
There was an eternal grenade Rex that just killed the Hearthkin warrior, the Einir Hearthguard. That's amazing. Let's go.
There's no way I can do this turn without activating the reactor.
Correct.
I don't pretend that that's not a thing.
Yep.
So I think what I'm going to do is roll an advance on these boys and get as close as I can to this thing.
Okay.
And we will, let's wait this 16 inches. So it looks like I'm going to get it.
Yeah, so that's a grenade rack Coalstar with fusion blasters there inside this Sunforge battlesuit team. Just using its flyover mortals to clear out that unit, so that now frees the center Sunforge team to push the second land fort. Oh, what a move here! What a push! So now we have potential fusion shots into 2 separate land fortresses, where Jarrett thought that his kind of defensive line was secure.
I'm not going to advance if I don't need to.
Yep.
It gives me the option to shoot and charge.
Very cool. I think the headcanon there is that guy's got a cool custom sword. The headcanon would be that he slashes them as he flies over. That's what I'm going to assume happened.
Let's stand right here with flamers.
Sure.
Plenty of space to do it.
Yep.
Still line away, but still get the big one. Think this through, Jordan. Think this through.
So table 2 chat is gonna be Mike Muzeni from Art of War versus Nick and Sulatos, who is running Imperial Knights. So that's a Rubrique Phalanx Thousand Suns army versus Noble Lance. So what are the last hurrahs for Index Imperial Knights before their Codex releases shortly? But I really wanted to get the Rubrique Phalanx on the camera at least one time this weekend if we don't see it later on the mainstream here. So happy to get Mike on. That's going to be available for patrons and YouTube channel members probably later this afternoon. The upload time is a little bit long at the venue internet today. So the second table games have not been uploading super quickly.
Yes.
Looks like we're clipping a line of sight here with the railgun
Yep.
off of the Hammerhead gunship. How many lane forts do you think we were able to take out here today, this round, chat? Can we kill 2? Or is it going to be, are we going to be relegated to only 1 destruction?
Right now,
Starlink an option. I have no idea. I'm going to level with you.
probably not kill it with any melee.
I'm not even 100% sure what Starlink is. 1 land fort is what chat says. Lists are available in the chat video description and exclamation point lists in the chat as well.
It's one train piece, right?
No, it's not one train piece.
Yeah, so he can't see that.
No.
Yeah, makes sense. It just makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Starsight Battlesuit team rocking up here to maybe try to kill the Hernken Jaegers if they don't elect to use any reactive effects.
Oh, I love this. I love this attachment. Yeah.
Very cool little. Let's see if we can get a look at that.
It's
Flamer
6 good
suit.
stratagems.
Yeah, there's no difference.
There's no.
I'm a sucker for a nice muzzle flare effect chance. Look at these cool flamer guys. What a good-looking army that Jordan has here. Gorgeous weathering, good colors.
Sorry.
Very nice. Elon internet? Oh, good. Does it make my computer call itself Mecha Hitler?
There's a gap for the Farsight's run.
Essentially a little spot for a 6-inch drop in here with a shortened blade. Does look like we do have a melter range from at least some of the fusion blasters in the center unit. So with those full rerolls, there is spike potential here. Don't forget as well that any of those models that get within 6 inches of their target also gain +1 AP. Most of these units should be firing at +1 strength as well, but that will rarely matter. But they'll also most likely be AP 5 melta shots. So even through Void Hardened, there's a reasonable chance that they'll punch through the armor save there. The one weakness is that they don't get reroll hits, so sometimes they can just flub out on their hit rolls. Every orc player just logs. So we're getting a Pathfinder team for spotting off the side here. That also gives them the opportunity to flip some railgun shots into these heavier units as well. So they can contribute because they get their own guidance effect as well when they spot. Thanks to the updated army rules for Tau.
Yep.
I think I'm okay. This sounds really not about points necessarily.
There's Tau versus Leagues of Votann. Yeah, Retaliation Cadre. The Farsight Enclaves detachments versus Needguard Oathband. Interested that we haven't seen Riptide Battlesuits yet here with their new strength characteristic, but obviously this is the sort of light battlesuit directed detachment.
These guys can guide into this thing.
Yeah, the dice tray. Unfortunately, the dice tray is like on we're on the tablecloth right now, so it gets bumped around a little bit. So it does get knocked off center. I apologize for that.
Do guiding thing.
Yep.
These are stealth battlesuits coming in as well to apply some additional guidance and get their rerolls in there, which will certainly help out the Sunforge teams because, again, that accuracy can be a problem for them. They have a kind of inexplicably slightly worse ability than other anti-tank Melta teams like Fire Dragons or Eradicators. For whatever reason, theirs is just a little worse. But it looks like Farsight has made his final appearance as well.
I've made many dumb mistakes, so I just like...
He's in a missile launcher fire knife squad, it looks like, so coming in close to try to get that +1 to wound. Also might have a... I guess this is a 6-inch troop strike, it looks like, so I doubt we get a follow-up charge with that as well.
I'm just going to go into this.
Okay, we're going to move on.
Actually, I'm sorry. I have to start here because they're guiding.
Yep.
So this I have to start.
Okay.
So I'm going to start this.
Yep.
Stop the rail. I have a main rail.
How is John Lennon's Shadowmark Talon doing? Let's take a look. He is currently 2-0. Had what looks like kind of a tight game in round 2. Yeah, it was a 6-point game against Chaos Space Marines in round 2. Woo!
T7.
Looks like it might have got a little dicey there for a second.
Fives.
But still undefeated
Takes one, he's down to 6.
so far. Get to study the migratory patterns of the dice tray. Yeah, indeed.
Now this is activated. The commander's going to go into capture.
Yep. Number of shots on the flamers?
66.
All right, we're done.
So just picking up the
And then the
Kernkin Jaegers from the Star Scythe team. Can you draw a line of sight from the muzzle flare on the railgun tank? Almost certainly not. Obviously, it's like a legal gray area, whether an attached part to a model counts as part of that model, but I think you would be hard-pressed to find a judge that rules that is the case.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we will most likely get some more Art of War team members on later on during the sort of top cut here. Capricus Carrier goes down to the Plasma Rifle Squad in the corner over there.
Yep.
Here comes the Sunforge team, it looks like.
Yep. So Sunforge, what is this squad? Missiles, what strength missiles? Okay. You ignore cover here?
Yeah, we had Riel on the second table yesterday. So if you're looking for games with her Angelic Inheritors, she played against a really cool
Go ahead.
Emperor's Children Carnival of Excess last night. And that game is up for channel members. Actually came down real tight towards the end. Carnival of Excess came out of the gate swinging with a huge score.
It's going to be 3 damage rolls, I guess.
3 Sunforge shots go through on the land fort. Oh, it's horrible. We get the damage reroll, and it's not even that great. Only 9 damage.
Down to 1.
But the Melta shot, the Melta damage puts it to 1. Is these gun drones shooting now? Like, please. Please, 1 damage.
He's dead. Well, it's not.
Kills the land fort in 1 go, chat.
1 down.
That is Sunforge supremacy. Has to dump out the Ironkin Steeljacks behind the building. Can we recreate that? Can we go 2 for 2 here, chat?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the fire knives have missiles launching as well. Yeah, the special effects
+1, -1.
modeling on this army, on this Tau army, is really cool. I'm a sucker for a launched missile.
5s. You're dead.
I think it's so neat. Looks like those guys clear the Brokir Thunderkin there as well. Man, it looked to me like Jarrett was in a pretty solid position here. He had taken a lot of board space and he'd screened really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But losing that Hearth Guard unit in the movement phase has kind of opened a hole here.
Give me 2. Just 2 damage rolls.
That is going to be, I don't think I'm going to reroll these. It's going to be 5. It's going to be 10.
Okay. On 6.
Rolling 1.
So this is the commander firing Melta into the second land fort. Only 1 goes through.
Damage, I need
6, yeah.
No way. No way. Each Sunforge team one-shot a land fortress, chance? Oh my god. Oh, it didn't quite one tap. Nope, it did. Yep, there go the Ironkin Steeljacks. Holy crap.
I don't get it. I
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, being able to
it's
just
harder to play, I think, in general, but just the army rules, the tactical rules.
Yeah, just being able to be wherever you want and not be downy and.
Oh man. Well, I mean, it also helps when you roll
Cover, that's cool.
exact damage to kill a land fort there as well. Oh, jeez, chat.
I could choose the baiting.
And that unit, I don't.
I definitely need to.
Oh, it may have advanced actually to get to that position because it did go pretty far with the Melta Cold Star Commander's leadership ability. Because otherwise, it could charge the Thunderkin. As long as it is able to dodge an intervention from those Ironkin Steeljacks there, it could engage them and force them to use a fallback and shoot next turn to bleed command points. But that doesn't look like it's in. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that.
You might have me a tape measure real quick. I don't want to eyeball it.
Oh no, just kidding.
Yep.
Oh, this is. Oh my God! It's a Torch Star Gambit. It's a Torch Star Gambit to double move onto the Votann home objective. Chat.
Thank you.
This is Linchpin, by the way.
So,
Ronan
each
Stormy
one
has
is carrying
donated $5 through Super Chat. Hey,
Got a vibe on your
thanks for the stream from Morris, Illinois.
Ronan, thank you so much for the super chat, my dude. Appreciate that. So this is Linchpin, folks. So you gain a bonus victory points for holding your home objective on the other objectives you would normally hold. So this was a 5-point swing here because it made Jarrett's expansion objective at the bottom right go from scoring him 5 points to scoring him 3 points, and he lost 2 points for holding his home there.
I'm actually.
Oh, chat.
Okay. So you're just scoring 3. And you're on 3 CP, you score 3 on prime, right? And you're going missions there, right?
Yep, no prisoners.
What a turn. I don't know if I've seen a more emotionally devastating turn in 40K in a long time. Just exacties melta damage to kill 440 points worth of heavy vehicles and totally flip objective primary control on its head. Wow. Just your average Tau shooting? Is it? Is that average Tau shooting? The cool thing about Retaliation Cadre chat is that in terms of Tau shooting, I think it's kind of like on the classier variety here. Because it's essentially glorified melee. Most of these units want to be shooting from between like 6 and 9 inches away. So you're almost just charging your opponent with your battle suits. Looks like we're going to be rocking an Overwatch here, I think, into the Ironkin Steeljacks as they push up mid. No prisoners. And is that a recover assets on the board for Jarrett here? Yeah. Are the 2 draws. No prisoners is going to be good here because Jordan is basically fully committed. And those Brokir Thunderkin are going to get to shoot back pretty hard. But one thing that Jarrett's doing which is very important, is he's not really engaging on the objectives, which is, if you're worried about Leagues of Votann, it's very important counterplay to this army ability. Outside of obviously this one in the middle here, these guys, they are engaging all over the objectives. But it makes it difficult for Votann to either shoot units on objectives or shoot with units on objectives, which means they don't benefit from their army ability. And so, like, this brick of models on the side here are the brick of battle suits on the left-hand side are out of line of sight of a lot of the things that could shoot them from objective positions.
No. I saved one. They're 12 safe. I got 1-6, 1-1. You're good.
So that killed 2 Ironkin Steeljacks with an Overwatch there. Oh, man.
Move there. Try and salvage what I can. I can only probably kill a couple things this turn, but
I mean, we'll see. I mean, you still got the Steeljack unit there and the big Thunderkin squad that terrifies me, but, you know.
yeah, but they're going to kill one of these and then
There's
die.
nothing else I can do. I'm just like paying my piece, and there's nothing I can do about this unit, really. And it kind of is what it is. I could have, like, faded to keep one of those alive. And then they just like 2 damage.
I totally agree.
Fading 12 is,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. It's rough.
yeah.
What's Farsight's melee?
He is, just like this thing. 4 attacks, 6 attacks, plus 1 turn.
Yep.
Damage 3. And it's 3% 1 damage. Something like that.
Does he have a melee weapon or just cool sword? Cool.
He's just a cool looking dude.
Cool. Invuln?
Just a cool sword, chat. Can confirm it is a cool sword.
We're going to start shooting.
All right. What's the out here? Do we have one as the from Leagues of Votann? That was such a push. Votann does not have any reserves currently. They are fully committed to the battlefield right now. I do appreciate. I want to shout out as well. Jarrett's actually wearing color coordinated shirt. that matches his army, which is a level of dedication I can greatly appreciate. So he needs to pick up the Sunforged team at the back
Find Memnir there.
that just moved a trillion inches and took his home
Turn,
objective.
spend 1 CP.
I wonder if he maybe needs to dedicate to the rail gun. Hammerhead and the plasma team at the bottom of the screen here, because those are the longest range options, I guess, besides the Fire Knife team. But the Fire Knife team has Farsight leading it, which means its only leadership ability triggers within 9 inches of its target, which means so that they might be out of the fight for a turn, and that gives you a turn to sort of reorient, to recuperate a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
The score differential is not crazy.
2 damage each.
However, Jarrett did go first, which I should.
I don't know what to do because like I can't even roll average, which is every time I'm on stream.
I think that this happened, but other than that, I mean, if this went off, statistical.
I'm moving you on 3s and.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 AP 1 for 1. It's not your fault. I'm not. It's just like.
I get it, man. I get it.
The artist to pull the fire alarm. What a callback! Very good.
Thundercan will shoot here. Free.
So if Jared did the Thunderkin are committed, and I guess the worry is that the Cold Start teams are fast enough that they are going to be able to chase stuff that's like running away if it's on the same sort of side of the battlefield as them.
We're gonna do it for free, and then we're gonna spend 1 CP, and then reroll once to hit wound.
But it looks like we're just going to see if our SB conversion team can go ham here. The other thing is that I think the Tau army needs to deal with the Steeljack unit in the center, and that unit, especially with Void Hardened, is very difficult to take down in one go. So hopefully they can pull some focus from the rest of the army, and we can get another turn of shooting out of the Brokir unit. Because if we get two chances at an ancestral sentence, like full power SP conversion team, then they can actually pick up a ton of battle suits. They're very well situated to do so.
I can fully see you.
Well, actually, once I had to do a forum, so I could have annoyingly always instant time.
Yeah.
So it's 2 time.
6 at a time.
And what's the?
Looks like that's what we're rolling out right now.
5s.
5.
Yeah.
This one Steeljack as well can try to lock in the internal grenade rack team as too, because again, the commander on the left hand side here has a big cool sword, but that is only a big cool sword in as much as it's visually a big cool sword.
Look at that.
Okay. Yeah.
Farside just saves out of it. Okay.
Yep.
That shield is real. That's a real shield generator right there.
I want you to know that my Farsight never wins. In the last couple weeks, he's done potentially a lot of work.
Yep.
Yeah, some custodians. And just stood there. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
We'll shoot the 1 Steeljack into him hilariously on 3s. Strike 6. Strike 6.
T5.
3, 6s are dev. 1 AP 1 dev wound.
Do 3 up.
Yep.
And he's good. And then H1.
Just 1.
Just down to 1.
Down to 3.
That's cool. He has 8 inches. It's like 3. Yeah, and then
Yep. So we're gonna shoot the 1 Thunderkin that I can see here. Yep, and then the other 2 into there.
do you want me to budge him so I can like half?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. We'll do the 2 into the hammerhead
Sounds good.
on 3s, and then on 3s,
And this is gonna be
AP 2.
nothing will cover yet.
Not yet, no.
So AP 5. All good. And then it's gonna be now this will cover. So the
I still get to choose. That's why I split.
Oh, okay. That makes total sense. See what happens.
And then suits. 2 on the suits. AP 2, but
I take 1 damage.
3 damage. Yep. We'll strip cover here.
Makes sense.
We'll do all the small guns here, the big gun there. Yep.
Yep, makes sense.
We'll start with the small guns here. 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 sustains. Looking for 3s. And this is twin lights.
We love that.
7 AP1, no cover, 2 damage each. Yep. 2 each. That guy dies and 1's down to 1.
One's down to 1, yep. Bump it down.
In the meter, 3s, reroll 1s, 1 sustain here. And as usual, I'm rolling below average. 3s, 3 AP1 no cover, 2 damage each. Yep.
AP1.
Yep.
So 1 goes in.
Yep. He's dead.
I'm gonna take the left cool one.
Yeah.
How long you get me?
40K GG. We are at the halfway point.
The 2 big guns came to the thing.
90 minutes has gone by, and you have 90 minutes remaining.
Reroll 1s, thankfully. What's the toughness?
90 minutes, 1 hour and
3s.
30 minutes.
I'm gonna CP reroll this.
Sounds good.
My last CP.
Classic.
AP4.
We're just shooting at each other and blanking.
Yeah.
AP4, AP3. I'm at
How many wills does he have? 14. Yeah. D6 plus 4. For. Yeah. Alrighty.
City is gonna be it.
Charge phase. Bike here.
Hell yeah.
Do it so I'm not touching the terrain.
Yep, exactly.
Uthar goes in. Why couldn't that be my, you know?
I don't know. You're like blue roll against play. Yeah, I get it. Here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And then here, which I fail, and I use my reroll over there.
When shooting armies get into these situations, it does often come down to dice, unfortunately.
Yep. Thunderkin over. Big. 9.
They were 9. They look like they probably are.
Yep.
Do they punch?
Not
I
really.
mean, they're gonna punch enough for free, but that's not what I was asking.
Yeah. This steel jet's gonna charge here.
Yep, makes sense.
Thanks.
I have a lot of CP. Am I in heroic range or not?
My intent is to stay outside of heroic, which is right there.
You're good.
Yeah, that's brutal. I'm gonna fight here with Uthar.
Yep.
5 attacks on 2s. Strike 6.
That's a 5 for
3s. I'll spend a heal point to flip 1 to a dev wound. So 1 AB, 2 AB3, but you have an invuln.
At the end,
Yep.
how many? What damage?
2 damage.
It doesn't spell, so there we go.
Plasma knives on 3s. Wipes on 3s. Of course, 5 invulns there. It's AP2. 1 damage each.
This is our first game of the day, Chance.
Indeed. That'll be everybody fighting. And in the charge phase, recruit ROC 2 or 1. So I didn't own it, so that's unfortunate.
Oh, man. Didn't get the Steeljack unit in here. The Thunderkin do have strength 4 melee attack, so it's not like impossible to crew die, because they are really easy to kill, but they are only weapon skill 4.
Weapons.
I believe.
Ruh-roh.
On 4s.
Only got basically 1.5 battlesuit teams
On
off the
3s.
table right now this turn.
4 AP0s.
Certainly not what we were hoping for. I do feel like the melee Steeljacks, unfortunately,
Which will tie on the point.
the low speed on them oftentimes means that they have to make like kind of awkward charges because they're looking for, you know, 6s or 7s, whereas a lot of other melee units would be 5s. And that does make their charges way less reliable than you would hope.
Yeah. Capricus and the Vendor.
So you did it with the 3.1.
Yep.
Yep.
Drive FC just got in. Well, welcome to the community, man.
Okay, fight to
Yeah, didn't kill the crew, but at least the Brokir have contested the objective, so the Tau won't score it this turn. But I think we saw how much potential damage those guys did into these battlesuit profiles. If we could keep that unit, that Brokir unit, alive for a turn and get another round of shooting out of it, we would be in potentially in an okay spot. Downside is that having to commit those guys to keep the primary score low is unfortunate for Jared.
T5. 3 up, 4 up.
Cruciballers.
5 wins. What strength are you? Yep.
And then
Yep.
you might pilot an engine.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Man down. So this is on the one Disintegrator Steeljack that's trying to keep that internal grenade racks from triggering another time with the flyover mortal wounds. We saw how powerful that was last turn. And again, the fortunate part is that the skirmishing units that Jarrett has are they are solid defensive characteristics, right? Strength 6, 2+ armor. So they shouldn't die to the random melee attacks off the commanders, although with dice we've seen in this game, who knows?
And nothing fancy beyond the game.
No challengers. It's all new format stuff, so all of the updates that were released last Friday are in play this weekend.
Should be 49, 45 after you score primary.
Votann keeping this game close,
Yeah.
I have 50.
but their unit count is running thin.
Round 3, you didn't get a tempting, you didn't get area.
It's your score. So you scored 1 on engage,
Yep.
3 and 5 on sabotage area,
Yep.
5 and 2 on 1 for death,
Yep.
2 and 3 on recovery.
Yep.
Should be 11 secondaries, 20.
11 secondaries?
I'm sorry, 21 secondaries, 19 primary.
21 plus 19 is 40.
And then it's after that.
Yeah.
Why is this?
Probably because paint is. Well, where's the 40?
That's what I've got.
That's we'll figure it out at the end of the game.
I mean, I don't. You probably won't know the difference, but I just.
49 or 50? Yeah, that's
I don't
gonna
really
be.
understand. We'll figure it out. Okay, so drawing secondaries. Mark. Secure.
Now, it sounds like there might have misscored something out.
I'll mark the 3 Steeljacks back there. Yep.
Well, there's players will probably correct the scoring at the end here.
The Capricus that's right here.
We'll see if that comes down to it when we get to round 5. We are going into the bottom of round 4, in fact.
Advance and charge.
Nope.
Advance and shoot.
Nope.
Go. Yep.
He's just gonna spatter something in there.
Yep. So those Steeljacks there, and then that Capricus.
So Capricus and
Yeah, this game has been progressing at a pretty rapid pace right now. Players still have just over almost an hour and a half to complete the game. So we are heading into the end game here very shortly. Yeah, the first, for those who are just joining, the first battle round or two were relatively quiet in this game. Both armies kind of just maneuvered for the first turn or so and completed some baseline secondaries. So the actual push wasn't until last turn. Very cool to see this style of kind of knife-fighty retaliation cadre on the battlefield. I think a lot of the more recent retaliation cadre lists are Riptide focused, but obviously these the sort of mass crisis teams here are very cool. So many Pathfinders as well. Pathfinders for days.
Shoot into combat probably. I'm gonna drop the flag. He's not in combat. There's only 2 of them now.
I forgot you had the Up and Downy squad. Oh,
Did you want to change this?
I would be the other Hecaton.
Hecaton.
Just to force you to shoot it.
I agree. That's totally cool.
I forgot you had the Up and Downy squad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're fine. You're fine. I didn't say anything, so it's my bad as well. I think I'm just going to move there and try a speculative charge. He doesn't really do anything at this point. He will re-roll his own charge, which is cool. They're just unfortunately going to have to shoot their way out of that.
Yep.
Fine.
Which they do instantly.
I hope so. I'll move up these boys. Because while stealth suits are useless offensively in every other attachment, they are battle suits. So they do get the benefits, which is kind of cool. Love that. Just play this one. They might just go. If they're down here, they're arranged to flame the thunder.
Yep.
Maybe 2 options. And then I could fade them and set the grand side of these guys.
Yep.
So what I'll do is I'll just give myself a little more space on this one.
Yep.
Because they're right there. So I could fade behind them and I'll get
Yep.
ganked by these guys.
I had it code. Operate or something. Peasants.
He's in range and I think it's going to buttons because only far like with them. But in this match, that's
Yeah.
just call that.
It feels like an inexorable wall of Tau up the center of the table here with these huge bubble ramps of Pathfinders. That's to try to stop any broke here from hopping in and touching the
Yeah, it's
battlesuit teams,
I'm trying to think
prevent them from pushing forward.
he's going first is
Yeah.
and I'm like that's where I have to scout with sticky like over. It gives me some like agency. I think that's all I've got really for me.
How long until the next game? Let me take a peek at my
I don't see anything anyway.
roster here, chat. We had a long lunch yesterday. I don't know if they do that again today. They do. So it will be a 2-hour lunch. I may even...
I think spot this just because of the reliability, but
Yep.
Fact is, I've only got one. Big gun.
Turn off the stream here, chat.
So,
In order to, so as not to run into,
I think I'll just regular.
after this game's done, so as we don't run into issues with stream length cap. There is a 12-hour cap on YouTube stream VODs, so we could lose part of a game if I keep the stream running through lunch. So it will be 2 hours at the end of this round, which is still over an hour from now, before the round 4 begins.
I guess I'll start here.
Yep.
I don't normally do that. Usually I keep it live so that people can hang out in the chat, but we may end up disconnecting things early because we did actually lose about half a game or a third of a game, I think, last year because we ran into that problem.
Be great if you didn't. Oh, no, yeah. 9, down to 7.
Is it a railgun? Cracking right into the Hecate land fortress there. Yikes. Ouch. Ouchie. I do like the inclusion of the hammerhead there. I think broadside battle suits are a good option, but they're a little slow.
So he's on 3.
And their profiles, sometimes people can just fade the damage characteristic, but having at least one big long-range gun in the army means that your opponent has to be careful of your turn 1 drops. Whereas if all of your long-range shooting is just battle suits, then your opponent might play a little bit more aggressively into you in order to, and just absorb their shooting and counterattack them because their range is relatively short. But the railgun can touch them from so far away that they have to deploy defensively. So it's a nice piece to just make sure your opponent plays cagily on turn 1. Submitted before the Riptide change. The Riptide change, the list submission didn't close until Tuesday, I believe. So the Riptide change was implemented at the time that these lists went in. Now, obviously, whether or not a player wants to put together a bunch of Riptides, who knows? But it might also just be a playstyle thing. I think Jordan may just not feel like he wants Riptide battlesuits and would rather spend those points on more Sunforge teams and more aggressive stuff to fit with the sort of aggressive theme of the army.
And then he's range 12 flamer, or he's 12. 12.
And then he has half flamers, so he can shoot at you every
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
So I'll shoot his eye on first.
So trying to see if we can cook the Brokir here. Low strength is a problem, but the bonus AP against infantry is going to help a lot, or against non-monsters, non-vehicles.
Okay.
It is what it is.
I've got some Pathfinders that could shoot as well, but I need to hit the flamer first, so before I can. I'm not within the strength range, so it's just gonna be strength 5.
Yep. The Hackathon?
No, into the
Thunderkid Force.
the flamer, yeah.
1 dice. You're fine. You're fine, yep. T5.
T5, so it's still rolling. Just one, 81, so not
Good.
Pathfinders are just guided into the Thunderkid, and now I'm going to shoot into
Yep.
this. Special weapons into the Hackathon. Little guns into this.
Yep.
This one left.
It's true. Our first game without an Andrew. How will we know what to do with ourselves here today, chat? All right, Pathfinders, show us what you got, little guys. Can we kill a land fort with a Pathfinder squad? Great question of the day.
Plasmas are way out. Yeah. So 18 is here.
I don't think I could.
No winners.
Yeah. You want to take them off, yeah. T5. Again. There's another one. Guess I can't roll 3-ups. Which is my favorite thing in the world.
Yep,
If I wish I had bottom of turn, it's going to be interesting.
it is.
So he shoots his way out of here.
Okay. Farsight was shooting to the boys in the middle.
Yep. I thought you wanted the charge with Farsight.
We're about to watch Farsight go absolutely ham in late game here. Although I think the danger is if
He's gonna reroll charge. He's gonna be fine.
Farsight may be forced to trigger an intervention there, which from the melee steeljacks, which could be dangerous,
That's very true.
depending on where he has to land next to that wall.
This is gonna be 83 cover. And then his plasma is down the captain, and then he's gonna
Yeah, it's interesting. Jarrett's almost he's almost hoping for the charge. I think that's definitely going to give the melee steeljacks something more impressive to do next turn,
T5 -1 wound, full force.
rather than just clear screens, which they are very good at doing. In fairness, they have a lot of strength 6 melee attacks. But we have to kill battle suits right now.
6 is.
Try to survive the round 5.
Twos. There's a 6 and a 5. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Okay. You maybe try some speculative charge and potential. Fell back to keep it.
Yep.
Self-suits are in range. At this point with the first game. I'm just gonna go.
Try.
Yeah, the bonus AP for the steeljack's also very impressive for sure. And you can ancestral sentence them for sustained hits, and they have so many attacks that the sustained hits actually goes pretty well. The downside, in my opinion, of that unit is slow speed. I wish the melee Ironkin got a bonus to their move characteristic. If they came in at like a base 7 or something, I actually think that unit would be really good.
Yep.
This is not the first unit of melee steeljacks I've seen fail a 6-inch charge with a reroll.
Probably.
And then immediately,
Me having
200 points of your army does nothing.
Issue.
I agree. So, super intense fast, 5's commando helpful. On it.
-1 wounds. T5. So 4 up. I'll spend 1 heal point to flip it to a 4.
Okay.
I can't do it again, so.
Commander. I'll reroll it with that constitution.
Yep.
2.
His is strength 10 too.
It's strength 10, yeah. And its melter goes to strength 10.
Don't roll a 1 or a 2. What's the damage?
It's,
No Tarnar. Immediate trash army. We're only allowed to play the scouting Taunar now. Chat.
charges, I think.
Try the 11 over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a couple, I think, probably, just to tie it up. So, like, they have like,
So Berserks are a very different unit, chat. I mean, neither of them overcome the mobility problem.
it's like a 10.
That's the same for both. But Berserks are better into very specific sort of high value targets.
So an 8 and a 10.
The Steeljacks are much more mid-range. They're good both against infantry and monstrous vehicles. As long as they're not swinging into toughness 12 or higher, they're very good against a variety of targets. And then, but the Chthonians don't really have a huge attack volume for
You're good.
infantry, like sweeping.
So,
Whereas you can rely pretty heavily on your Thundercan and your land fortresses to plow into vehicles and stuff.
neat. That's good.
Did we get an intervention? We did, chat. Let's go.
The base off here. And just move closer this way.
Oh, what a great move from Jarrett. He's going to try to combat slingshot
Oh,
these Ironkin into the Pathfinders and the Kroot and sweep them. They have so many Strength 6 AP2 melee attacks, they should be able to kill these guys relatively efficiently. I don't believe this gives them control of the objective for +1 to hit, but they're close to it.
yep.
We'll see how much damage Farsight ends up doing, but at the very least, if Farsight kills the two guys engaging him, he is based with a broke here, which means Jarrett could potentially pull out of melee and then pile that unit in anyway, because the even if they're unengaged when it goes to select them to fight, as long as they've made a charge this turn, which they have, they're still eligible. So they can then still pile in. Ooh, that's big, and that's why we saw Jarrett pull from the back of his unit rather than the front. Because then if Farsight attempted this charge, exactly this could happen. Casualty or the save assignment there on the Brokier Thunderkin was almost a bait.
3s. 6s. They both die.
So that kills the Thunderkin, but Farsight's locked in with the Steeljacks.
I'm doing secure.
Yep. Oh. So I did this so I could do this.
Yep, sounds good.
He'll go in and put both.
And that, at the very least, will give Jarrett the objective. So he'll score a 13,
And then coherence.
going into top of 5.
Yeah, so we're actually going to move him here.
Assuming he kills the Kroot
Back,
here.
and back like that. We are going to... what's their save? 6 up? Okay. We'll put one guy here. Actually, we're going to do that. So we'll put one guy here, 2 guys here.
Yeah, I think that guy in the back there would have to go to Farsight most likely, and then assuming coherency can work between the two groups.
Do they have an invul?
Yeah, it looks like that's what we got going on.
Alrighty, so we'll start with the 3 in here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. You control the objective.
All right, Farsight,
Are sustained.
pray to your Tau gods.
Just one each. So I gotta get jiggy with it here. Strength 6.
Did we ancestral sentence here? I don't know if I caught it. Doesn't seem like it.
3, 6, 8, 4-ups. It's AP2.
Damage?
1 each, so he's dead.
Does it kill Farsight? Oh boy, chance.
20K players on the GT side. Once again, any contest will be outside. Looking at the stage to your right. At door.
Oh, you're right, chat. It is the sustained hits is only shooting. It's the bonus EP we can do in fight phase. Honor of the Hold. Yeah.
The one guy into the crew.
Although that the bonus AP is not very useful there because Farsight has an
Straight 6, so 2s.
no reason to use these strats.
They're just dead because it's AP2. Crew are dead. 3, 6.
I should have tank shocked the Thunderkin. Well, that wouldn't kill them though.
3s in the
in
Pathfinders.
fairness.
6s explode.
Right, you're only swinging 5 dice onto models with
And then
3
2s,
wounds.
they just die because it's AP2.
No, they have 6 up. They have 4 up 6.
Oh, okay. So 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay, roll the bonus. Tap in.
Get nuts.
I lost 6 up. Combat probably.
Yep.
Got your range. Consolidate.
Yep.
Okay.
So that clears half the Pathfinders and the Kroot and Farsight. What a move from the Steeljack here.
Well, I love Steeljacks. That's why I want a second unit of it. Oh, ready. So your fight here first.
All right, chat. Jarrett is scrapping for it right now. We're trying our hardest to stay in this game after that disastrous
5 involves.
sort of round 2 alpha strike.
So he's down to 1.
Okay. Alright, so I don't fight now, we'll continue.
You're gonna get 2 unmarked. Kill the Thunderkin.
All right, so Jarrett going to 62 points plus secondaries is going to be the number for Jordan to beat. Jordan's score might be higher. There was a discrepancy on scores that
I actually think this is really bad.
we might be able to
Yeah, so
that might up his score a little bit, reduce how much he has to grab.
13.
But if this Steeljack unit, it just gained a ton of movement off of that play. So the Steeljack unit may be able to use that to leapfrog in and pin down the center of the Tau line here.
Can't do pull behind enemy lines.
Defend Stronghold and behind enemy lines are the draws. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted. The unit killed Uthar. I think he might have killed Uthar with the shooting attacks last round.
So what we're gonna do here?
That's what happened. So Jarrett's gonna have to make something happen with a really abysmal drop secondaries there.
We're gonna spend the
May end up coming down to the sort of combination of their secondary throws. Yeah, Uthar, it looks like has been picked up on the bank objective here. We do have the Memnir strategist still there, but obviously he's not very combat effective. He's just got a pistol, plus the Harnkin Pioneers.
We're gonna walk the Steeljacks out. Just shoot here. We are going to push Thunderkin up 5 to here.
Yep.
They move 12 advance and shoot. Yeah.
Just one close combat weapon attack. You know what, chat? You're right. One attack, one dead battlesuit. Calling it now. He's going ham. So it's one Thunderkin next to the Land Fortress folks, and then this was the Steeljack unit that Jarrett was holding the backline of his expansion objective with all game. So they were just hiding behind the wall there. But that's a Disintegrator Steeljack unit. So 18 Strength 6 devastating shots out of those guys.
Yes.
Okay. If I score 15 or like my...
Yes.
If I score 3...
I'm going to take your home objective
Home
now.
objective?
Right now, I'm going to take your home objective.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your home objective right now. We're going for a big charge with these Steeljacks, trying to get behind enemy lines with them. We are on Search and Destroy.
Yes, correct.
Today.
Just making sure I'm on the same.
So deployment looks something like this.
The Steeljacks.
We're gonna need to basically bounce the Steeljacks through the Pathfinders, maybe, and then get a guy onto the objective to decontrol it, decouple it.
18. On 3s here because I own the objective. Strike 6, so 2s. 6s are dev. So 1 dev, all of those AP1s. And there's only 2, 4, 6 left. AP1s. I don't.
So that clips, I guess, not all the Pathfinders.
We're going to shoot everything here.
Yep.
3s, rerolling 1s. Woo! 3s again.
Strike 6.
3, strike 7. AP1s for 2 damage. He's dead. High last cannon, 3, 6s explode.
This Memnir strategist is about to do the Lord's work, engaging this commander for another turn.
4 AP1s. One each.
Jeez.
Am I gonna
The rotary cannon?
Am I gonna be the first person in the world to shoot a Memnir on his home
might be.
objective? I don't even
Get him, boy.
Pistol.
Get that pistol out.
This might be Leagues of Votann lore right now.
Oh my god. Shit, the one melee attack might matter. It might do it.
Pistol on a 3. Oh,
No.
we almost made history, but we didn't. So,
I'm a strategist, not a fighter, Captain.
no one shot there.
Damn it, Jibs. I generate yield points, not kills.
So we're just gonna come.
It's okay. He'll get those cool tentacles out there.
So 12, so 6 out, 6 over. From here, should be good.
Command point reroll.
Already.
We need the pistol to work.
That is totally on me. I'm sorry.
You should get a huge bonus of yield points if you
First Magna Coil on 4s. Nothing.
kill an enemy model or an enemy unit with your Memnir strategist. It should do something spectacular. Turns them into gold, like the Arcanist Evaluator.
We are going to shoot that Hecaton, or that one Thunderkin into here. Yep. On 4s. And then 3s. 2 AP2 for flat 3. You have cover, so 4 up. Kills that guy.
The nice thing about the Hecaton Land Fortress is that it has its multi-cog targeting to ignore modifiers.
Yep.
But so when it gets bracketed, it actually ignores its own bracketed characteristics. So it doesn't get -1 to hit. Which means it's very consistent over the course of the game. A 1-wound Hecaton Land Fortress is basically exactly the same as a 16-wound Hecaton Land Fortress when it comes to shooting at you.
So you did reroll it, and you did pass it.
Give you yield points in command points as a bonus.
Hecaton will shoot.
It just drains your entire pool of yield points and turns them into CP.
They don't have an invul. Okay, so we'll shoot the big gun here, small guns here, the big gun here. 2 hits. On 2s. 2 AP4.
That was double 6s to hit with the Magna Rail cannon, is that right?
So 6s.
Oh my god, is Votann doing it right now? Is this turn exactly what we needed?
And we need a 4 here. We get a 10.
Just clip both battle suits with the railgun shot. Oh my god. Yes. Holy crap.
Small
Yeah.
guns here. 3s reeling 1s because I ignore mods. And then sustain 2.
Oh my god, that's so many sustained hits. You get 6 more hits out of that?
It's totally. 6, 9, 10. AP 1, ignore cover.
I'll give it to these players. They're giving us an exciting game here. That Alpha Strike from the Tau looked crippling, but man, our Votann making them work for it. Holy crap.
Yep.
Kills a battle suit and a half out of the
Charge phase.
Plasma Fire Knife team in the back there? Yeah, I think so.
How many did you fail?
I failed 3.
Okay.
6 damage.
Yep. That's all my shoot.
There's just still so much on the table for Tau. Like, individual units are very important right now.
There's a 6. There's a 4.
Is it a 10-inch charge from the Ironkin Steeljacks to get into the Crude Hounds?
Full 10.
Then we were hoping for a big charge out of these guys, and they definitely showed us what they had in the chamber.
We will base here.
Oh, dual charged the stealth battle suits.
He's
Yeah.
facing the stuff.
Yep. So actually, yeah, so we'll go here.
So that we could get through the engagement range. The awkward part is that this will likely force many of these Steeljacks to get.
So,
Yep.
I feel like it's a lot of coherency there.
Once again, you're entering the gaming contest. Please exit. You're looking at the stage.
that Thunder King is going to charge Pathfinders. And a 4, that's not going to be it. That Hecaton will charge the Pathfinders. Nope. The Capricus will charge both the Hammerhead and the Pathfinders. Shit.
Yeah, if the first two move here, and then these ones are forced to base, one of them's going to be forced into the center there to maintain coherency.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
basically
just
the
like that.
last model to move.
You're right.
Plus restart coherency.
So what you might need to do is this. Right.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he's at the wall there. Yep. They're blocking there. Thank you, Tony. The Capricus will charge both there. Well, that's unfortunate. I think you're going to be able to just take it, but that's the question. The bike's there. 7.
All right, bikers. Get them, boys.
Would you like to heroic there? Now that you have more information.
Yeah. I mean, just get some kill, probably.
I don't know. It makes me split my attack, so I have to do more.
Yeah, multi-charge ends up being really weird.
Our crew,
It can actually really punish you because of the requirement to move
so
to
right now you're
base.
giving me +1 to hit.
If you're charging into like a really weird coherency position, then it actually might be better for you because of the. You're not basically you're not required to reestablish coherency until the last model in the unit moves. And if that model in the unit can't get the unit back to coherency, you just you bounce back and have to redo the charge. However, if, for example, the two units you charged are really close and coherency is easy to establish, the closer unit might just absorb almost all of your charging models.
We'll attack here first.
It's a
On 3s.
it's not a very well thought out mechanic. But I don't know, I've talked about how I don't like the 10th edition charging rules in the past. It's
Plasma knives, yeah.
really weird.
Yep. He's down to 3.
The little commander that could. What a little Chad. We have to get that defense stronghold.
So,
We'll score. I'm actually, well, let's see. I'm not sure about this behind enemy lines. Let's see if we can get it. if the Steeljacks kill the stealth battlesuits,
And they die.
and
You can consolidate into him, you can consolidate a couple on the objective, but this guy is not getting out of line of sight of this area.
Yeah, I know.
So this squad's
Yeah.
gonna come
Yeah.
in and do heinous things to them.
Yeah.
And then clear.
do heinous things.
And then all I need to do is
Technical
one
term.
mid on this.
Yeah, and you win, yes. So we'll just attack here and attack here.
Yeah, okay.
Safe
How
to
do you
say.
split it?
So we'll just do 3 here, 3 here.
Sounds good.
Do you want me to roll it?
Definitely not the hounds, just roll the stealth. It's kind of weird. Okay.
If you charge 2 units super far apart, the main requirements are coherency and being engaged reaching both units. So that's the requirement for the charge to succeed. Then you go to move individual models, and each time a model moves, it must move base if it can,
6?
and also into coherency. So the weird part can be that, let's say that you roll a charge between 2 units that are super far apart. Your charge is adequate to get to spread your unit between both of your charged targets with models within an inch of both of those units.
Yep. Alright.
However, you then go to move. However,
Yeah.
each time you move a model, the only enemies they can base are the models in the closest unit. You actually just don't engage the second unit at all. It just eats all your charges.
I think it makes a massive difference, but
Yeah, we'll put 2
Like
on
if
just in case.
it depends entirely on exactly what you rolled with the
Pile in
charge.
here.
I don't know why we keep moving the Steeljack away from his unit. I don't think it will matter here. Steeljack needs to go towards the crisis commander. But there still can be one on the objective. The problem is, I don't know if we're going to score behind enemy lines.
Yep,
Oh, it's very close. They'd probably measure it. That behind enemy lines resolution there.
I don't know that they're wholly in my deployment zone. It could be 9 to 10.
Oh,
So if I was here, so I can
now we're bouncing. Now number bumping them.
be outside of 9.
I don't think it will. That's the center.
So if I was here, so let's do this correctly. I was here, so I go all the way over. About 28 mil base of a stealth suit. So all I need to do really is do this to block the base, do this to block the base, and then pile in that way to be outside of 9.
Really close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Okay. So for my colleagues, last time. Flag. Flag.
Yep.
How many units do you do?
Just make sure we have.
Yeah, I think there's a way the farthest guy could have gotten
4, 5.
within, assuming it didn't have to move to base, which I don't think it was actually in range to move to base anyway.
Yep.
The model at the end, essentially, like,
And
realistically, there should only be one Steeljack. Oh, he reestablished
Is he
coherency
OC2?
because he blocked the base in, so I think
Yep.
this move is fine. The models don't go towards the objective in that case, they go towards the crisis commander, but because they can't, or I believe that they go,
Those were the shot.
because they can't base the commander, they just have to end like 0.001 inch closer to it than they began, which is very easy to
I'm
do.
now securing this. They move onto here and hold that objective, and so I should be up by a tiny bit. Looks like 69, 66 to me,
A 69-point score, chat?
because I'm scoring my max primary.
So display of might
69, 69. Because if I'm off one there, because I'll get
and defend stronghold is the draw.
If I could do something about that. I could just move this. I could fall back here, move them over there, and fade onto that.
How far do they?
Yeah, it's the nearest enemy unit, which I think is the crisis commander. It could have been the railgun hammerhead, in which case you do basically just go towards the
Because
objective.
that might defend, if not, it's a tie game.
But yeah, it is the
What are you
closest.
putting in the center to take that?
Yeah, he'll just fall it.
Okay.
Is there any reactors or anything for that?
Nope.
And I'll just move out of
Yep.
Overwatch nonsense. They're gonna move 12.
And they were here.
So commander takes the middle objective.
That right here,
Yep.
right? So all they gotta do.
We have a stealth battlesuit team and a Pathfinder team on the expansion objective, so that should be easy.
And then fade on.
Grab.
Can they fit? They don't have to. They have to be fully inside of it. So
we're gonna try to
He's right here.
eat
So do you
the
make it?
defend stronghold that Jarrett is currently holding. So if we move, fall back the crisis or the Cold Star Commander on the Votann home objective.
Yep.
Or I guess you don't even need to do that. He can remain in melee and shoot his guns anyway. The unit just has to have range, essentially, to one thing to activate as a ranged attacker, and then use
What are you shooting?
Torch Star Gambit to double move and steal the objective.
I'll shoot the 2 suits that
Because that's a Cold Star
That makes sense.
commander to give them the bonus movement.
Right?
Yep. Because he can't shoot and fall back and shoot anyway. So.
It might make sense just to take the penalty.
Yep. Then you can only shoot the Memnir because they're not vehicles.
Enemy units, so the Steeljacks don't force Desperate Escape on vehicles, and all of the battle suits are vehicles, shit.
So you take
Which
it.
is
and
why
you use that
their
sounds
rule
like
won't
it,
proc here.
For 66, 69?
66, 69, after the Defend Stronghold gets blocked by that movement.
That's a fantastic fucking game, not gonna lie.
Wow. Yeah,
And that's the final result, chat. There's the shake. Jordan takes this one down.
Brain dead. Fucking brain dead.
What an insane score that
and I was
was.
like, I'm not correcting him.
I'm like, wait a second.
I was looking and I was like, that's a free Steeljack Heroic. Can I take it to score max?
Yeah, because that's like an 8-point. That's an 8-point swing, right? Because I lost 3 on the turn, and then an additional 5. So it's an 8-point swing.
Yeah.
So it made like what was gonna be pretty comfortable into like, whoops, fuck, I gotta like now.
Yo.
Fantastic play there, man. That was good.
Wow. That was really fun, chat. What a game. 1 point game.
I think it was.
Or the Defense Stronghold will fail for Jared. So he should be at, I think, 65 on this score. So a 4-point game? Basically entirely down to those Cold Star units using Torch Star Gambits to run onto the opponent's deployment, the opponent's home objective. That entirely swung the game when each time that happened. Crazy, insane.
Like, not getting either one of these charges.
Yeah. I mean, this unit didn't have many that much, but it would have definitely helped get up the board. So
So I would have gotten another point on behind.
Oh, if you got
And
him
then-
like there,
yeah.
Yeah, because if he
I
goes
should have
there-
just put him on the objective.
I don't think. Oh, going around this way. Yeah.
If I put him on the objective, I win the game.
Yeah, because you have to come around this way.
He's OC2, so it would be OC2.
Yep. And then as long as that, because they can move on to.
Yeah, I think the assumption there is that the Capricus carrier doesn't get killed by the
Man,
fusion units at the top.
I did this. I should have.
Because I think the fusion unit,
well,
because of where they stand when they go to shoot, they get spotting from a stealth suit team from the top left corner over here, and then the fusion unit could kill that carrier to flip the score back. It would just require more dice rolling, I think, if the carrier ended up on the middle objective.
So it all becomes about this, and in decent shooting armies, nobody's on the middle. So it's like very secondary drawing. But I think we both got whiffs from him and him a couple times on different things.
yep. I needed to pick up the plasma suit on that
That
turn.
was kind of big, yeah.
I can't believe I didn't pick up that squad. Like,
My first mistake was like I should have pushed the Pathfinders up here.
Yeah.
To push back the deep strike because they could tie me up with the Terminators early.
Yep.
And I undercommitted to kill them. I really thought that like no end goal, 8v3 was gonna be enough.
yeah.
And just like I kind of rolled down there.
It's deceptively tanky with the -1 to move
yeah.
to, so like,
Yeah, I kind of rolled down.
on
and
2 up saves, yeah.
Yeah, and what I should have done, if I had the Pathfinders out there, you still did that. I think the combination of fire probably does the job. But yeah, that was my early mistake. And then my big blunder was the far side.
Yeah.
I did exactly what I should have done that whole turn.
Yeah.
And then like tripped over the finish line of the turn. Thank you for the great game.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to get for display.
Oh, because
How far does he move?
yeah, the display could get messed up, I guess, because there were the unit in the center moved out of it.
So
I don't think it's wild that we will just kill
yeah,
something.
because you were here.
Do 1 damage to a lane.
Because I fully based you there, and because you're a vehicle, the back of the base ends up here.
12 is...
That's back of the base.
Yeah, that's the back of the base. And it's the back of the base is now the back of the tape measure. He's outside the point, which is there.
So let's just make sure.
Interesting. Yeah, so the scores aren't 100% accurate right now, chat. I think they said that there was a discrepancy somewhere, but I think they fixed it. The defense stronghold in this board state would get blocked. So we're going to just make sure that the
That's back of base.
display of might
Oh man.
procs.
Yeah. I'm not trying to game it. I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah, I think you could also like throw a grenade from the Pathfinders, just kill the lane for it too. I don't know. It feels like that is a solvable situation. The other table, I think, is about halfway done with their game. I have to go get a score update from those guys for the patron table. So the display of might looks like we'll still score out, assuming that the crisis commander on the home objective just falls back.
Your list?
No, yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3-man steeljacks are ridiculous, stupid.
The shooting one?
Yeah, I'm gonna run 18 Thunder Cannon. 1 Grap Beamer, like you put 3 Hackathons, 18 Thunder Cannon on the table, then everything else scores for your army with 2 melee steeljack units.
Crazy enough to
Just a trillion
It's just
medium heavy infantry.
Steeljacks
Sounds
is
fun.
Worth it. So sure you got the 3-man, but you play 3 Hackathons, you play 18 Thunder Cannon, which is 1,100 points.
If it moves the commander, you overwatch with the lane for potentially.
Yeah, so it's like
I don't know if the land fort battle shocked actually. I don't know if it might have in that situation. In any case, chat. I think we're gonna go ahead and ramp up this stream. I have just set up a second stream for today. So as I mentioned before,
But they've let me down so many times, and it's like every now and then I'm just
the event's going to use a long lunch break, so we're going to have about 2.5 hours between now and the next round. In order to not overstay our stream length, I'm going to go ahead and set up a second event for it, just so we don't lose any of the games. So I'm going to go ahead and redirect you guys over there. Please hit the bell icon to get a notification on that stream when it goes live. And will also mean that there's going to be a second ping when that stream goes live as well. So instead of just sticking around on this event, we're going to have another event go down. But thanks everyone for watching this game. I greatly appreciate everyone who came out this morning to watch. We're going to have 2 more games today. Those are going to start 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, so about 2.5 hours from now. So please come back and hang out with me over there. Keep it classy, folks. Have happy wargaming, and I will see you in round 4 of the Crucible 2025 40K Major. Cheers, everyone.